Good morning, South Aiken. My name is Sam Fuller, and I'm your principal here at South Aiken High School. And I want to just take this opportunity, first of all, to say welcome. Welcome back to the 2019-2020 school year. I hope you had a restful and relaxing summer. Um, but now I'm just excited for you all to be back, for us to be back, so we can continue on this journey together for your success. Those of you all who are upperclassmen have seen many of these videos over the years. And we cover a lot of information, gives us the opportunity to get a lot of information out to you all quickly and efficiently. So we're going to continue that tradition of going again this year and providing you all information and just covering a wide range of topics. We will also be bringing back the grade level meetings this year. We will be doing the grade level meetings tomorrow and tomorrow and Wednesday with each grade level, but we will not be pulling you out of class. What we will be doing is tomorrow, ninth grade, we'll be pulling you out of your fourth period class a couple minutes early to go to the gym where we have your grade level meeting. And then we will do the seniors through the same process on Wednesday. The sophomores we will pull out. You will go directly from lunch tomorrow to the gym. And then on Wednesday, the juniors will go directly from lunch to the gym. So once again, ninth grade will pull you out from your fourth period class a little early tomorrow on Tuesday to go to the gym for your grade level meeting. Seniors will do the same thing for you on Wednesday. Then sophomores will you will pull you directly from lunch to the gym on Tuesday. And then same thing for juniors, we'll pull you directly from lunch to go to the cafeteria on Wednesday. But we're going to cover a lot of topics today in regards to you all being South Aiken students. Talk about goals, talk about behavior, talk about academics. Just give you a broad overview of who we are at South Aiken, what we expect from you, and just cover a lot of topics. So sit back. Like I said, we're going to be in here for a little while talking. So just make sure you get all the information. So first off, who are we as South Aiken High School, as a faculty, as a staff, as students, as a whole community? Who are we? We have talked some about who we are as an AP Academy. We've talked about literacy. We talked about all those things. But at South Aiken, last year we started with two major goals, and we will continue with those two major goals. The first is the safety and security of all stakeholders, all of our students, all of our teachers, all of our faculty, all of our staff, everybody within the community. That's safety and security within the walls and within the confines of South Aiken High School. The second goal is an instructionally superior environment. We want you all to feel, we want our teachers to feel, we want everybody to feel that coming to South Aiken and being involved in a class at South Aiken, being involved in the South Aiken experience gives you an unfair advantage over any other graduate in the state of South Carolina and hopefully the nation. But that's what we want. But how do we do that? So first of all, through safety and security, we're going to talk a lot about the code of conduct. We're going to talk about off-limits areas. We're going to talk about behaviors. We're going to talk about fights. We're going to talk about all of that. But you got to ask yourself this question. Is it moral? Is it right? Is it beneficial? Is it moral? Is it right? Is it beneficial? And when you're asking yourself those questions, you have to know that when you answer that question, will it hurt somebody else? Will it hurt you? So if you go open a door for somebody that didn't come to the front of the building, do you know who that person is? Do you trust that person? Now, also, you have to ask yourself, you go open that door, does somebody else see you do it and think it's okay? And they have that same understanding of who that person is they're opening the door for. So your safety and security is paramount, and you all play a huge role in that. If you see something you think is wrong, let us know. There are multiple ways. You can let a teacher know, you can let an administrator know, you can let a counselor know, but we want to make sure that you all are the first line of defense. If you know something's wrong or you see something wrong, that you're letting us know. Next up, let's talk about academics. We have the saying, every thoroughbred, every day, all means all. And why is that important? Because every single one of you matters. Every single one of you is important. Every single one of you has a part to play in the success of South Aiken. Last year, our graduation rate was 92.2%. That means 92.2% of last year's students, last year's seniors, graduated in 4 years, meaning they graduated on time. That's the highest graduation rate we have ever had. And for our 2019-2020 seniors, your goal should be to go to 92.3% of you all graduating in 4 years, graduating on time. That's your goal. But how do we get there? What is the product we're going to have out of our graduates when they graduate? As an AP Academy, our goal is to have every single student who graduates from South Aiken to take at least one AP course. I'll say that again. Our goal as an AP Academy is to have every single student who graduates take at least one AP course. It could be AP Music Theory, AP Calculus AB, AP Statistics, AP Psychology, AP Biology, AP Seminar, AP Research. Could be any number of courses, but we want every single graduate to take at least one AP course. How do we get there? That means every student has to prepare in every single class like you are going to be taking an AP course. And why do we put so much emphasis on AP? Because as an AP student, you are getting a lot of the skills that are necessary to be successful in your career and in college. I know a lot of people say college first, then career. But when you graduate from college, what are you still going to do? You're still going to work. You're still going to have a job. You're still trying to have income. So we need every student to be career and college ready. Because eventually we want you to be a self-sustaining citizen in society and being successful. And also in being in an instructional superior environment, we have a strong focus on literacy. The ability to read, the ability to write, and the ability to speak. The ability to read, the ability to write, and the ability to speak. I'm going to give you a number. That number is 1,180. 1,180. That is the Lexile level, and every single one of you has taken the reading inventory. That is the Lexile level that is considered career and college ready. You hit that mark of career and college ready, 1,180 Lexile. You have a great chance of being successful in all of your classes. You have a great chance of being successful in AP courses. You have a great chance of being successful in college. You have a great chance of being successful in life because you have that foundational skill of being able to read, write, and speak. So when we talk about all of this being encompassed, South Aiken, as our focus is on AP Academy, our focus is also on making sure that all of our students are literate, highly literate, with that 1180 Lexile level, and can go on to be successful later on. One of the things also that's important for us here at South Aiken is powwow. If you're an upperclassman, you've experienced powwow for many years, and you know how beneficial it can be, or some of you might not take full advantage of it. For your freshmen, powwow is an amazing, amazing resource that we have put in place for you. It gives you an opportunity to see any of your teachers, to receive extra help, or to get yourself ahead. Gives you an opportunity to get tutoring. Gives you an opportunity to turn in homework, or gives you a chance to socialize. Gives you a chance to be with your friends. Powwow is an amazing resource, but powwow is also a privilege. This is our 4th year of implementation. Yes, 4th year of implementation of powwow. And we've seen great trends and great success. Like I told you all before, 92.2% graduation rate for the 2018-2019 seniors. That's huge. But that's also because you all have got to take advantage of it. If you need help, it's available. You don't have to schedule time after school or before school. You don't have to worry about catching a bus if you need to stay after school. We have the time built in for you. There is absolutely no reason any of you should ever have a 0 in a grade book. No reason. Because we're giving you that time during the school day to get your work turned in, to get help. If you have questions, ask. Now, we're going to go deeper into Power Hour. We're not going to start Power Hour this week. We're going to go deeper into it on Friday and explain some of the processes and procedures of it. But I'm just encouraging you again to make sure you understand what benefits are available through Power Hour and how it can help you so much to make sure you are achieving, leading, and learning. Also, we talked about AP, we talked about advanced placement. Let's also talk about EOCs. We take EOCs in English 1, English 2, Biology, Algebra 1, and U.S. History. And I want you all to understand something. And I'm going to talk dead into the camera on this one. Last year, we finished second in Algebra 1 to North Augusta. In English, we finished second to North Augusta. In Biology, we finished second to North Augusta. In U.S. History, we finished second to North Augusta. We, as a school, U.S. students, we as a faculty and staff, will have more pride in ourselves and put forth more effort as a collective to make sure that we are not finishing second in anything. We had the highest number of qualifying scores on AP exams last year within the district, but we finished second in all of our EOCs. So I want you to take that as a personal challenge to do your individual part to make sure we don't finish second again. I'm competitive. I used to coach, I used to play. I don't like finishing second to anybody in anything. And I want you to take that personal challenge as well to make sure that you do your part to make sure you don't finish second as well. So, again, wrapping up academics. What's that number again? 1,180. That's our target Lexile. What's our target for you? That you take one AP course before you graduate. What's our target graduation rate? 92.3%. All of these are things that we can accomplish and we will accomplish together when we put forth the effort, when we drive as a team, and when we take advantage of all the opportunities available to us. Now, also, let's talk about athletics and extracurriculars. We talk about academics, but there are also many other opportunities available for you to be successful here at South Aiken. Academic success is paramount, but we have athletics, we have extracurriculars, we have ROTC, we have football, basketball, band, chorus, drama, DECA, science club, Mu Alpha Theta. There is something for you. There is something for you that I know you can enjoy as far as the extracurriculars. If you're interested in doing something, or if there's something that isn't offered, let's look at it. Let's see if we can start it. Let's see if we can get it funded. Let's see if we can get, and funding is a big thing, getting it paid for. But let's see about if we can do it. But there's something here for you. If there's not, let's see if we can pull it in. Our athletics experienced a tremendous amount of success last year, with every single athletic team at South Aiken making the postseason, meaning they made the playoffs. That's the first time it's ever happened. Every single team made the playoffs. We even had a state champion. Our girls soccer team won the 4A state championship and were dominant last year. So if you want to be a part of something great, our drama club, once again, ruled the Garcia Festival. Our chorus had all state members. Our band had all state members. Mu Alpha Theta won competitions at College of Charleston. We have tremendous amount of success throughout this school, not just in academics, but in athletics and extracurriculars. So if there's something that you're looking for, please make sure you take advantage of it. Okay? Last up before we close, I'm going to just talk about a couple things in regard to code of conduct. We're going to have an in-depth code of conduct conversation, and you're going to be covering it in every single one of your classes throughout this week. We're going to go over the code of conduct 5 times with you all. So, but a couple things I want to make sure as a principal, I reiterate to you and stress the importance of it. First off, cell phones. You are not allowed to be on your cell phone in class. You are not allowed to be on your cell phone in class. You can have your cell phone out in use and listen to your earbuds before school, during power hour, and after school. Before school, during power hour, and after school. And during those times, you can have only one earbud in. One earbud in, not two. Why? Because if somebody needs to call for you, you need to be able to hear. Now, notice I did not say that you can have earbuds in between classes, because you cannot. You cannot have your earbuds in between classes. You cannot be talking on your cell phone between classes. Now, some of you say, well, that was different from what we did last year. Absolutely. Why? Because people took advantage of the rule and did things stupid and did things they weren't supposed to do. So before school, during power hour, after school. That's it. Okay? And during those times, one earbud. Between classes, not allowed. You can text between classes. You cannot talk on your phone. You cannot play music through your speakers or anything between classes. And you cannot play music from your speakers at any time throughout the school day. Okay? Now, some of you may say, well, my teacher makes me put up my cell phone during class. Exactly. If they tell you to do that, and one excuse you can't make, you can't say, well, I was just checking the time. Our classrooms have clocks. We have a bell. You'll know when it's time to leave class. Checking the time on your phone is not an excuse. Phone dropping out your pocket, if they ask for it, give it to them. Give it to them. Everybody got that? Now, also, smartwatches. I have one. Okay? This is also considered a cell phone. So if a teacher says, put your cell phone and your smartwatches in the phone caddy, listen. This is considered the same thing as a cell phone. All right? And the other thing we're going to talk about is response to fights. We're in high school. We understand sometimes people are going to have disagreements. You are never, ever, ever encouraged to fight. If you fight, there will be school consequences applied. Okay? If you fight, there will be school consequences applied. Now, if you're not fighting, what should your response be? Your response should be to walk away, to leave that situation, that circumstance. If you pull out a cell phone to video, to call somebody else, to do anything, you will receive the same consequences as those who fight. You will receive, because that right there is considered instigating. Do not pull out your cell phone if you see a fight. Do not say, I'm going to record this. I need to call somebody and tell them to come see this. None of that needs to happen. If you know a fight is about to happen and you go walking up, cause we started last year, somebody knew a fight was about to happen, they go and pull out a phone and wait for it to get started. That person receives the same exact consequences as the people who fought, because that is considered instigation. Do not pull out a cell phone to instigate a fight. Okay? If you see a fight going on, walk in the opposite direction. You don't want to say, well, I wasn't doing anything. You know the easiest way for me to gauge when somebody isn't doing anything? They walk in the opposite direction. And when we go on videotape and go back and look at it, actually last year we had a student do that. The fight was going on, he turned and walked away. And you know what? I knew for a fact he was not involved. So if you don't want to receive consequences along with anybody else, and somebody may say, well, I wasn't involved, I wanted this, and your parents may come up here and be upset and say, well, my child didn't do anything. Why is my child getting consequences? Because we're telling you now, do not pull out a cell phone. Walk away. Easiest way not to be caught up in it, walk away. Okay? So last, to close this morning, we always talk about the slogan, every thoroughbred, every day, all means all. And last year, I started capitalizing that second all for this reason. When we say all, we want everybody to feel important. We want everybody to know that they matter. but we want you to achieve, to learn, and to lead. 1180 Lexile, 92.3% grad rate, finishing first in the district in all ELCs. Every student taking at least one AP class. Achieving, learning, leading. Participate in athletics. Participate in extracurriculars. Strive to be your best. Achieve, learn, lead. We want the best for you. We are doing things every day to make South Aiken special for you. Take advantage of it. Use powwow. Ask your teachers for help. If you see something wrong, say it. Let's make the 2019-2020 South Aiken school year the best year yet. Because every thoroughbred, every day, all means all.